Hello, I'm Chief Sean Haddon with the Marietta Police Department, and I'd like to welcome you to our on-the-job video series, broadcast locally on Verizon Channel 33 and also located on our department website. I hope you'll find the video series entertaining and informative, as it not only highlights the programs and resources our department offers our community, but also provides some helpful tips on how to keep you from becoming a crime victim. So on behalf of the men and women of the Marietta Police Department, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the following video.
This is On the Job, and I'm Jane Cameron. We're in the Marietta Police Department parking lot, not to show you the cars, but something that is over the cars, and it's not just carports.
No, these are solar panels, and the city worked on basically getting funding, private funding, so it didn't cost the taxpayers any money, to have us basically go green, both our police station and City Hall. And so these solar panels that you see here in the lot power pretty much exclusively the City Hall building and the police department building. That's the goal.
Captain Vrooman, how did you get the solar panels up without having any expense to the taxpayer?
Well, we worked with a private company who secured the funding for this, and for them it's a profit-making business, you know, selling solar panels. And so constructing this was obviously an out-of-pocket expense for them, but over 10, 20 years, this is going to generate enough electricity to power the buildings as well as any excess power they can sell back to the energy company. So for them it's a profitable business, and for us, the benefit for us, it's a shade, you know, for our vehicles, which saves the paint, saves some of the wear and tear here, especially in hot summer days that we're experiencing 100-degree weather. The solar panels really help us out.
Well, being in literally your backyard, you've been watching this project from nothing as far as covering the parking lot, and now you have this opportunity to, like you said, provide the shade, but also provide the energy. Can it really support all the services for City Hall and the police department?
Well, depending on the time of the day and how long, we haven't actually turned them on as of yet to actually seeing, you know, what it actually rolls back. But the anticipation is, based on our energy needs, they've done some studies that it's going to significantly save our electricity bill. You know, we had one canopy up in the lot that came with the building when we constructed the building in 2002. And in the back lot here, we basically had some trees and some landscaping, and they took those out. And over a period of it took 90 days roughly for them to construct each of these solar panels in the lot here. So they're getting the clearance from Edison as we speak here. Here we are the first week in August 2015. My understanding is they'll go on sometime next week.
Was there any impact on not just the police vehicles but the personal vehicles of the officers while this project was going on?
Yeah, basically what we had to do is empty out the back lot for construction. We had to basically move each of the cars to one side of the lot. We had to ask our employees to park out front. For a period of time we had all of our marked units only access one side of the lot, and this was really kind of a phased implementation during the construction. They had to work around each of the construction construction phases here. So they started on this side, on the west side, worked their way east. We moved the cars around over on this side, and we had to, it's not just the construction of it, the painting of the poles, the electricity, those type of things like that. So we had volunteers, we had some of our civilian staff help shuttle cars around really on a daily basis, and sometimes several times a day, just to get it done within the period of time. Otherwise, it would have taken a longer period of time.
This is such an innovative project. It may seem simple, but you don't see still a lot of businesses and organizations having this type of a setup. So it's commendable that Murrieta Police Department is doing this.
Well, thank you. I think for us, as far as I know, we're the only law enforcement organization, police station that has solar panels in the back lot in the local Riverside County, San Diego County area. When you drive around town, you see that different schools have solar panels in their parking lots, so it's already been done at the school district level at different school sites. But when it comes to city government, what we have here, we're thinking about repeating this and duplicating it at other city sites to help save electricity. So the benefit for us as police employees is it gives us shade, which everybody likes. It doesn't give us a rainproof type of covering in the winter months, but at the same time too, it does give shade to both personal vehicles, employee vehicles, and city vehicles, saving paint jobs, over a longer period of time, and just creating a cooler environment for our employees.
About 3 years ago, we were approached by a company to do a large-scale solar project. At the time, we're a partner in a lot of different energy partnerships, so the city has a commitment to reduce our energy consumption pretty dramatically, with the understanding that in the future the cost of electricity is skyrocketing. So we decided to do a project that would help offset our electrical bills, both at our city hall and our police department, and just make sure that basically what we're doing is we're hedging the amount of money that we're going to be spending in the future, and reduce the amount that if we did nothing, the cost would escalate. What you're looking at right now, what you see pictures of, is a system that's made up of almost 2,000 panels. It's going to be about a 500 kilowatt solar project. What we estimate is about 60% of the usage of both the police department and city hall will receive from energy that we produce from the panels. This is going to help dramatically with our cost. Right now, with the way the agreement is structured, we have a power purchase agreement where we only pay for the electricity that's generated by the system. The cost per kilowatt of electricity under this PPA is actually less right now than we're paying from the electricity provider. So basically in the future, we think we're going to be saving millions of dollars through this system that costs $0 out of pocket for the city. So the schedule for this, you see that everything is under work. They actually only started about 3 weeks ago. They anticipate being completely done by the end of April. So the entire construction portion of it, keep in mind that we've been doing some pre-engineering things for a long time, for about a year or two. But the actual construction timeline is very condensed. It's only about 60 days where we take over the rear parking lot of the police department. At that point, in 60 days, they anticipate to be fully out of here and hand everything back to the police department. Then we go through our utility provider, Southern California Electric, and we make sure that everything is up. So probably sometime in the summer, we will start seeing the benefits of this. And we'll actually have a kiosk set up in the lobby of City Hall for the general public to see just how much electricity is being generated and how much money the city is saving from this system.
I love the way the Murrieta Police Department is leading the charge on this idea.
Well, and I do too. I've shown some of my counterparts from other law enforcement organizations. Look what we've done here. This is something that maybe you might want to replicate at your city facility if you can. And kudos really go a big part of it to negotiating the contract to our own Brian Ambrose, who works within the city manager's office, who secured the deal. And we have a secure lot in the back lot of the police station that makes it conducive. It's not out front, where you drive by and you can't see the city facilities, and would maybe look a little bit more unsightly. But here we have the facility, a secure facility, where we can have this, and it's just a perfect match.
We can only guess for what the next innovative project the Murrieta Police Department has on the books. I'm Jane Cameron, and this is On the Job.